Hey there, you magnificent heathens. Welcome to the Cursing News, where we dissect the absurdity of the world with unfiltered commentary. I'm your host, Max, and today we're diving deep into the state of the world with three badass guests. Joining us are Professor Karen, political analyst, Dave, and comedian Sarah. Hold on to your seats, folks, because shit's about to get real. All right, let's kick things off with a topic that's hotter than Satan's ballsack: climate change. Professor Karen, what's your take on the current state of our planet? Well, Max, the situation is dire. We're facing unprecedented levels of carbon emissions, deforestation, and species extinction. It's like we're driving a flaming bus straight into a brick wall. Couldn't agree more. The lack of political will to address climate change is appalling. We need leaders with the balls to enact real change, not just pay lip service to the issue. You know what's really fucked up? We're still debating whether climate change is even real. It's like arguing over whether the sky is fucking blue. Moving on to our next dumpster fire of a topic: political dysfunction. Dave, what's your assessment of the current state of affairs in Washington? It's a shit show, Max. Both parties are more concerned with scoring political points than actually governing. It's like watching a bunch of toddlers fight over a toy. And don't even get me started on the corruption and hypocrisy. These politicians are so far up their own asses, they wouldn't know integrity if it slapped them in the face. We need a complete overhaul of the system. Term limits, campaign finance reform, you name it. Otherwise, we're just spinning our wheels while the country goes to hell in a handbasket. Last but not least, let's tackle the cesspool that is social media. Sarah, what's your take on the role of platforms like Facebook and Twitter in shaping public discourse? It's a fucking dumpster fire, Max. Social media has turned us all into narcissistic attention whores, desperate for validation from strangers. It's like we're living in an episode of Black Mirror, except it's our own damn fault. And let's not forget the rampant misinformation and echo chambers. People are more interested in confirming their biases than engaging in meaningful dialogue. We need to hold these tech giants accountable for their role in spreading hate speech and disinformation. It's time to regulate the Wild West of the internet before it's too late. Host. And now, a word from our final sponsor, Truth Seeker Supplements. Tired of being a sheep in the herd? Unlock your inner conspiracy theorist with our line of truth-enhancing supplements, because ignorance is bliss, but knowledge is power. Max. Well, folks, that's a wrap for today's episode of the Cursing News. A big thank you to our guests, Professor Karen, Dave and Sarah, for joining us in this journey through the dumpster fire that is our world. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more unfiltered commentary in the next episode. Until then, stay absurd, you magnificent heathens.